Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of the Boundary Line Cricket Uncovered. We are back with the World Cup edition. It's been an interesting week at the Cricket World Cup 2024 right now, and we've just done with the India game. We are off the board kicking with 2 points. But Lila, you tell me what thoughts about the game?
The game was one of the trashiest T20 games I think I've seen in my life. I mean, what was that pitch, and what were we playing against? What an opposition. Ireland firstly 46 for they were like 7-8. Last night that guy pulled it off for them, took it to 96 runs, and we've chased it down in like 12-13 overs. We've taken a long time to chase it down also. Now, I don't know if it was the pitch, the outfield or what, but just in general the games, whatever is happening in New York is not at that level. Talking about the India games, the positives that I take from it was that bowling was absolutely outstanding. Bumrah's come on first over was
maiden over. Hardik Pandya bowled maiden today.
Don't get so surprised, guys. It was Ireland. Please don't get excited. It is Ireland. Relax.
No, but 1 second. There are in India, I would say, more than form or anything, we have confidence players. Like Surya, Hardik Pandya, even Shivam Dubey in that.
He is confidence
players, basically, if they get a good game in hand or let's say they have a good day in the field, I think with the tournament progressing, they tend to perform better and better. Right? And especially Rohit Sharma being one of them. Right. So him getting a 50, I hope he's not seriously injured though.
Too bad for Surya then. He's not going to be confident.
But him getting a 50 and big decision taken by the team management of not going with Jaiswal.
Yeah.
This pretty much looks like the playing 11 we are going to be
because
with,
they're
right?
backing Kohli to open just because of the last 2 months how he's performed and he's opened really well for RCB. So I'm fine. I'm actually happy that he's opening.
I think the Jaiswal decision got taken in the warm-up game only when Samson has come out.
Scamson.
There are lots, bro. Shivam Dubey is one, but whatever, we move on. We get to it later. But that was a statement then and there only that even if Virat has just flown one day earlier, we're not looking at Jaiswal to open, we're definitely looking at Virat to open. So might as well give Samson a chance to prove that if he fits in anywhere in the top order, you can replace him later on.
Right.
After that, bro, I mean, I don't know what to make of this game only. It was just such an irrelevant, these 5 games that now, apart from the Pakistan game, they're so irrelevant right now till the Super 8s actually kick in.
Right.
You're playing USA, you're playing
Canada.
Bro, honestly, it's very hard to judge only, and that World Cup feeling is only not kicked in for me till now.
That's true.
I think throughout, if you see the crowds that are coming in, like the vibe is just not setting. The attendance is poor. The pitches are like trash, as you said, and the games are just so weird. Like all the games that we've seen so far have been so unpredictable, and they don't feel like T20 games, you know.
Bro, I don't think it's unpredictable. This is one of the points that I wanted to pick up this time is that the pitch they've gotten from Australia and all of that, they've done so much effort, but just basic outfield conditions, just basic looking at pitch conditions is so bad, yeah. Like Harsha Bhogle also tweeted about it. He said that you got in your pitch from Australia, but what about the grass on the ground? This Paul Sterling, second ball, he's whacked it cover, like sliced it right next to cover, and it stopped. They run 2 runs, it stopped right before the boundary.
You disappointed and poor guy's fat, right?
They made a temporary stadium and for World Cup standards, this is not done yet.
But I think we've had look, let's look at the games. Canada, USA, brilliant game. Aaron Jones out of nowhere. I mean, from Barbados, I think he hails from. About 94 runs. A great game overall. USA being the host. I think PNG, West Indies being the host. Again, a great game. We've already had 1 super over between Oman and Namibia, right?
Yeah.
The game, I think, the quality of the games is not an issue. They have been decent. Sri Lanka scoring as per their play, right? 77. So they've been, the games have been not okay.
They've just been very not T20 kind of game.
Correct.
Very
So
unpredictable.
I'll tell you why. I think psychologically, a few external factors not being the game itself. So let's say one thing, T20 in the day is not something that should be played. It's like a 12 p.m. football fixture, which it's just weird to look at with the sunlight and all. It's I think with the white ball and all of it, T20 becomes a game.
देखना है तो 6 बजे उठना पड़ेगा उसके लिए.
But I understand why it has been done.
If you want attendance in the stadium, you want stadiums to be filled.
In all fairness, I think they're doing it in the States. I don't know why they're doing it for promoting the game or whatever, but it's still for India.
Right.
They want Indians to watch it because if Indians don't watch it, no one fucking watches it. So they have to design it in a way where
I
we
feel
can
that the
watch the
T20
matches.
Olympics 2028 is in Los Angeles. That's why they're just trying this out in the US.
No, fair.
That can
Okay,
be
no
one
problem. Try it out in the US. My point is, again, what has happened is happened. They've made it for India. The schedule is favoring our country and all of that, right? But one thing which is what I meant was that in the day, T20 game doesn't look good, right? That is why the weird vibe about the games, even though they are close, the grounds, as Nilay said, absolute trash, right? Not fun to look at, nothing, pitches are slow. So I believe for a T20 World Cup to flourish or a T20 game to flourish, it should be like what IPL was this time.
100%.
There was proper viewing, 200, 250, तो कुछ इधर का नहीं था, right? And if that happens, the World Cup is going to start kicking off. But yeah, I think that's the reason the first few games have not been flashy. I think the real World Cup will start from Sunday, India versus Pakistan. As the last game was what, 2022 World Cup.
Yeah. Oh.
Insane game.
Insane.
Never, I mean, all of us, right?
It's the
That
best
shot.
match I think I've ever seen. I've cried, guys. I'll be very honest. I've cried 2 times in my life for a sport. Okay, the first time was at the T20 at the 22 game when Kohli hit the 6 and we won. Guess when the second time was?
Goal out.
Ankhede.
No fuckers. 19th November, yeah, right now.
I thought 2011 World Cup.
No.
Bro, we faced
19th
out of our
November.
mind. We just put that memory somewhere deep.
I've cried
inside.
twice.
Bro, you forgotten about
Dude,
it.
that day I can't tell you. I don't know what was happening inside my body. When Kohli hit that winning 6, like when Kohli hit that 6 of Harris off, bro, I was pounding my bed like I don't know what was there. I'm punching it
No,
so
that
hard.
was outstanding. Why 48 of 18, 28 of 8, unreal stuff, yeah.
The
But
best
anyway,
shot of his career.
and what we said about the game, right? This particular World Cup kicks in because of this game. The fact that USA is there to bring up the sport, they will see how much crowd. I think it's going to be packed.
Obviously,
Right?
100%.
I think it's going to be an
100%.
atmosphere worth
100%.
just being there is going to be electric.
Every
Yeah.
game, man,
Yeah.
every India-Pakistan game, and we also went for in Ahmedabad.
Right.
It's just that
Insane.
The energy just comes from within, yeah. It's not like any other game that you're watching. It's not a normal sporting event only.
I think it's the
eventually.
biggest sporting rivalry in the world by
Obviously.
just by sheer passion.
Nothing
The
comes
numbers,
close.
Nothing comes
Bigger than
close.
national
No,
also.
no club football, no national football can come like
Guys,
close to what.
football ka World Cup final will not put in as much crowd as an India-Pakistan viewership.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. And
And a normal
by the
game,
way, in
huh?
any country, not even India, not Pakistan, in any fucking country, right? India-Pakistan games, absolutely electric. But yeah, what about the game, right? Looking at the pitch, it's
Little
मेरी
scary.
तो थोड़ी गांड फट रही है. Bro, the Ireland have been whacking. Rohit Sharma has walked off injured. The number of times Pant has taken a body blow today is unreal. Just imagine on this pitch when we are facing 4 of the fast bowlers and they will play 4. That fucker match fixer Amar is back. Shaheen is back. Harris Roff is there. And Naseem Shah. All 4,
Nice,
bro,
scary.
16 overs.
scary.
16 overs you have to face them. I don't know how we're going to score runs.
No, bro, I to feel because of the pitches like this, I am supporting our bowlers, and I don't know why I'm very confident.
Arey, I understand.
I may be
Wait,
wrong.
wait, wait, wait,
I may be
wait,
wrong.
No, no, no,
It's
no,
my
wait,
turn,
wait,
guys.
wait,
No, no,
no,
I-
no, no, wait.
Triggered.
Bhai, we don't have good bowlers. We have Bumrah. You can't. I mean, Bumrah को छोड़
Right,
के
ये
there is
60
no one.
overs we have to face our
Okay,
batsmen.
relax. Let's answer it logically. There is Bumrah.
नहीं, logically,
Bumrah and Haris Raf,
you
who's
don't apply
better?
logic.
Bumrah and Haris Raf, who's better?
Bumrah.
Correct. So 1-0 to India. Then Mohammad Amir and Arshdeep Singh.
Yeah, that's
you
not
don't-
fair.
You don't
It
compare
is fair.
bowlers
It's
versus
not
bowlers, bro.
Bowlers versus bowlers.
You
If I'm
have
talking
to
about
see a
bowlers.
batsman.
It's not like that. You can't compare Bumrah and Ashram. You compare.
Acha, Bumrah and Shaheen.
Yes.
But Haris Raf
Bumrah is the
and
best bowler I
Ah,
know in
that's
the
what I
world.
agree.
Haris Raf and
And we
Arshdeep.
eventually
We have
get to that.
Shivam Dube, Akshar Patel.
Shivam Dube is not gonna bowl.
I'm saying as bowlers, yeah. In fast bowlers we're talking about. But anyway, the point being that by थोड़ी फट रही है.
हाँ थोड़ी अभी तो बहुत बढ़ रही है. Injured ना हो जाए, bro. Looking at the pitch, bro. The ball once is shooting above punt. The second ball is not even reaching him.
I तो read a tweet कि काम करो अंपायर को आउटफील्ड पे भेज दो बुमराह को उधर खड़ा रखो ताकि इंजर ना हो जाए. We need him for the Super 8s. But yeah, absolutely looking forward to that. I think by the next episode come, that is going to be the only talking point we have anyway, right?
100%,
India versus
yeah.
Pakistan.
Guys, what about a few interesting matchups that are going to be on Sunday? Yaar? I think there are at least 2 to 3 very, very good interesting matchups that we're going to get to see. Amir versus Kohli. And in general, Amir versus India's top order has always been a very, very controversial.
Very
Where
scary.
he's come in and fucked us. Rohit and Shaheen got him better once at the T20 World Cup when
Twice.
they lost us. No, the first time we lost, second time Naseem got him.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Right.
So Shaheen versus Rohit is going to be a very, very interesting one. And I think Pant versus the Pakistan bowlers, bro, because Pant has not faced them till now in the World Cup properly.
One time
Only. I think and this is Pant 2.0, and I think he's going to take them on and how. He's not getting scared of paces. Pick one. Which one do you want to pick?
In terms of
Start with which matchup you want to talk about first.
Kohli and Amir.
Let's go about Kohli and Amir. Bro, I am genuinely very, very petrified about Amir and Kohli because whenever I have a particular memory of him running in the 2017 championship trophy, and that outswing has come and just Kohli's, I don't know, all three of them got out, bro.
I think
In
first
2
one
minutes.
was still someone dropped a catch at slips, so we are like, okay,
Yeah,
Kohli's
yeah.
still there. 2 balls later.
2 balls later, that
Point.
proper cover drive, that 4th stump shot is gone to whack and he's gotten out. But I think, bro, this time with the approach Kohli is going for, he's not too defensive. I like the approach that he's going for. Initially, he was a little cautious कि मेरा wicket नहीं जाना चाहिए, बाकी सब चलो मेरा आजू-बाजू खेल लो. But I think now that he started opening, I don't think it's going to be the same thing, and Kohli is going to get the better of them.
Bro, जब वो लेफ्ट आर्म और अंदर आता है ना
No, but I feel
Kohli's
at their opening, Rohit and Kohli, they open together. Rohit has always been the one who's the aggressive one. I don't think both of them will go aggressive. So countering your point where you think that he's going to open up and he's going to take the game to them, I still feel even as an opener he's going to kind of be like an anchor, letting Rohit do what he wants to do. But coming to the Pakistan bowling, I mean, I think it's too close to call. It all depends on the conditions
And that's
of
what I
the
was
day,
saying,
and it's
seeing
going
the
to be like
conditions.
very, difficult to. I think it's a very tough battle between Kohli and
Amir.
Amir. Yeah.
Seeing the
Anything can
conditions, how
happen.
the pitch is behaving, they दोनों starting से भी मारेंगे नहीं. They know how the bowlers, they are a good bowling lineup. They might just watch. They might be watchful for an over or two, and then after that they might just go for it.
Guys, I think on Sunday, India face like 2-3 very, very big threats. One is the ISIS attack. The second one is Amir versus a top order. And the third is Rizwan and Babar Azam partnership. Like, I think more than Shaheen and all also, Amir has been like a threat to me in my conscience since a very, very long time. I have seen him running down, left arm, swinging in, getting a top order out in like 2-3 balls.
Wait, I say psychologically problem
Yeah, Champions Trophy final 2017, bro, it's stuck in my brain. A lot of finals are stuck in my brain, but this is also stuck. So I think, what do you guys think, yaar? How are we going to overcome? Security is done for ISIS, but what about the Amir threat? What do we do about them?
See, I think Amir threat with opening with Rohit and Kohli, right? That helps a lot with that because of the sheer experience they have. और उनको भी पता है भाई किससे भी आउट हो जाएंगे इन लोग से नहीं होना पूरी दुनिया पीछे बढ़ गई इन लोग से नहीं होना. So I think with the IPL just right now, right, when they faced Mitchell Stark, Harshdeep properly and all of that, right, left armers, and both were pretty much okay.
Right.
So I don't think that's become a problem. And Amir at 2017 at his peak, and right now, but he's coming making a comeback is a different thing. So
He's bowled well in whichever local tournaments he's played. I was just following a few stats which are
Right.
played in the Pakistan.
The quality is
also.
not that.
Pakistan league,
facing
I agree.
But
Rohit
I
and
also
Kohli-
think that with the conditions that the currently they're in New York right now, against Ireland also we saw the way the ball was behaving. It's very unpredictable, and with those conditions and Amir and the entire attack
I
actually
agree.
combined,
In fact, all
it is
four of
scary.
them, yeah, all four of
it is
them.
scary.
I feel more than Rohit Kohli, Pant will be the X factor who might just
Yeah,
counter-attack them.
I am banking on Pant. I'm banking on Hardik to go ham in that match. Hardik always performs against Pakistan.
Clutch
in
player.
matches.
Clutch player,
He's
yeah.
a clutch player. He always performs against them. And I think Kohli comes good here. There's just that inner Modi supporter that comes out at that time in him. कि आज तो भाई जो गाड़ मारेंगे इनकी.
Sky, I have no hope. I think you will come to a situation
A
where
big match. How can you have hopes from Sky?
right, India Pakistan. आज कितना मारा? छोड़ो तो next time एक मारेगा.
Let's not talk about it.
No, but coming back to the India-Pakistan, right? Just one thing also, another threat what I feel Indian players have, not from Pakistan in general, but in general, the pressure of expectations. What are you doing?
मैं गन दिखा रहा था कैमरा को.
The pressure of expectations.
No, even I thought you asked to stop.
The pressure of expectations is so high for Indian batsmen especially, right? That I think they fear getting out.
I think in India expectations are irrelevant of whichever match we play is very very high. It's
But
like every
this
Indian
especially-
bro.
Against Pakistan,
Against
it's something
Pakistan,
else.
though, it's something
We have to
else
win
only.
it. That's it.
Against Pakistan, something else only, bro. But in general, whenever I think India is out in the field, it's like अगर 20 over है तो 720 runs is a mandate and the opposition has to get out in the first 10 balls. That is the kind of pressure that these players play with, and I think they're very used to it. I don't think pressure is something that doesn't get to them, and time and again they've said it also, very honestly. It gets to everybody who press में तो भूलना पड़ता है वो अलग बात है, but I think that is, keeping that aside, the bigger problem I think is that the Pakistan batting also is really really good. It's not appreciated as much as their bowling, but
I
Pakistan batting, bro, Babar and Rizwan, their partnership is very very good.
Those two I agree.
Bro, when they
Fakhar
are on
Zaman,
song,
I feel,
Fakhar
can
Zaman.
be the X factor for them.
bro,
Fakhar Zaman is
when Babar and Rizwan are on song, I mean, and I think against India these are two batsmen. They've always been like a thorn in our side, and really causes trouble over the years. So yeah, like I agree with what Nilesh said, that they are a threat. They're not appreciated enough, and with the bowling that we have, like again, you remove Bumrah, Arshdeep, Siraj, you cannot trust them so much.
Agreed.
And so yeah, it's going to be a great match, very interesting to watch.
But I'm very surprised that today neither one of Kuldeep or Chahal played. I genuinely thought that at least one of them would play. I don't know.
I feel it's because of the conditions. It's not a spinning tracks per se. So you need 4 bowlers, 4 pacers. So you see, spin was also introduced in the 11th over today. They only
उसके
put
पहले
one
चले
over.
गए थे यार।
उसी को क्यों ड्रॉप किया यार बेचारा? What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong?
No, but I think I believe against Pakistan, Kuldeep will come back. They need him. They need
Who
more
does he
participants.
replace then? According to you.
Akshay.
Akshay, but
Akshay
definitely.
replacement, yeah.
Kuldeep we need, yeah. He's a wicket taker to stop the runs.
But heavily looking forward to 9th. Yeah. I'm like, this is one game that I think that will kickstart that fire of the World Cup that is missing till now.
I hope it does. It really
Because
needs it.
right now it's just like today also it was such a drag to watch the game, and I was like, yeah, like that World Cup feeling is not coming in. Probably 9th ignites the fire a little, and hopefully India wins. Acha boys, what is the predictions that you all have for top 4? What are the top 4 teams that are going to be competing?
India, Australia, England and West Indies for me.
Okay. Give me your top 4. Who do you think is going to come for top 4?
India, Australia, England, and West Indies.
Pretty similar.
I would remove Pakistan. I would remove West Indies and put Pakistan.
Okay. I think it is going to be India, Australia, South Africa, and West Indies.
South Africa,
I don't think England are going to come in the top 4. I don't see so much. The bowling is good, but England just are they're coming out from a very bad World Cup. They've not
You look
played.
at top 4.
I know Butler, Salt, Jacks, and who's the 4th?
Harry Brook, Livingston, whoever.
Come on, bro. They're not qualified enough to play in an IPL team. I don't think they're that great. That great players.
Hey, England, I feel.
T20 World Cups.
I will give you a very
T20 is
okay.
a very unpredictable sport.
I agree. So I think the only out and out top class player out there is Butler. Phil Salt is a very informed player.
Correct.
Will Jacks is a very very informed player. 100 years hit, that's it. After that, he's not done anything.
Okay.
Harry Brook, what has he done? Rated highly. Harry Brook was rated as some other player only. He's better than Shubman Gill. He's better than Yashasvi Jaiswal. He's not done anything till now.
As compared to South Africa, where only Klaasen is playing. That's it.
It's not a good argument that we're giving only, honestly.
Klassen, yeah,
It's not a very good argument.
Klaasen का बात करना.
Sorry, but it's not a good argument. I don't have a good point to
Fine,
give now.
fine.
Bro, they fucked up against Sri Lanka also so bad.
अरे वो तो हम लोग भी किया सेम ही हुआ था.
They
12
don't-
ओवर में चेस किया हम लोग 95.
They
No,
scored
no, bro,
it.
they took
17 over
16.5 overs to chase 77.
Bad, bro. Right. I just think that South Africa all in all have a really good squad, and just by the way they've been playing cricket off late since the 50 over World Cup also, the team just shows a lot of flair, and Klaasen is a very very big X factor in that team. I feel QDK will come good in the World Cup. The bowlers are good. Nokia is back in form. He's taken a couple of wickets in the last
4
game.
wickets.
Exactly. He's taken a few wickets, and Maharaj is playing well. Why England I don't think is that they have a few bits and pieces player. I agree that their top 4 and all seems very threatening on paper, but they're not the best of a team as such. Like in 2019, when they won the World Cup, they looked like a solid team. Like you thought that you could not beat them. Scotland gave them a very big scare.
Yeah.
Looking at how their pace attack is and all of that, and thinking what will
90 for
happen.
none.
90 for none, and they had 103 if the match was not washed out. 103 or 4 to chase in 10 overs. It's a very, very
It's
tough
a
game.
good game. It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they could not have done it. I'm
Yeah.
sure they could have done it. But it's a very, very interesting game. That's why my argument is that I don't think that England is as good a team right now as they were earlier. A few star players, yes, they have on their list, but I don't think as a team they come together.
That's what I feel. T20 is a not a predictable sport. 2-3 games here and there, they might just come into form. And it's a long tournament. Abhi to
True, but I think World Cup pressure is different, yeah. Guys, with the top 4, I think a couple of more I just wanted to ask, get your opinions on. Give me your pick for top run scorer and top wicket taker of the tournament. Start Sudhanshu.
Top run scorer. I think
Don't say it. Don't
Rohit
say it.
Sharma.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Next.
And highest wicket taker?
Yeah.
Tough. I can't choose. I don't know.
Pick one.
I think I'll go for. I can't pick.
Okay.
I can't.
Varun?
Rishabh Pant and
That's my pick too. Go on.
Bumrah.
Kohli and Bumrah, as usual.
They're all well fit there.
Yeah, I am biased about it.
I think for me it is also Rishabh Pant, and it has to be Bumrah. Bumrah is just the way he's bowling. Today also my God, that Yorker he has bowled to. I don't even know the guy's name, but that is relevant. But what a ball! And I was happy seeing that only. Nothing to do with the pitch, nothing. Just a pure Yorker on the stumps. Fuck everything. Bumrah, I think, is taking the highest wicket taker for sure. Runs can get a debatable at times. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if India also will get the highest run scorer. I think Head is there, Klaasen is there. There are a couple of big names. Pooran is, I think, a very, very big name out there. But yeah, I think that settles our predictions. That what we think is going to happen, and we think India is going to lift the trophy then. Since every prediction is going towards India.
But yeah, of course, there's a small element of biasness there.
So guys, that was it from us from this episode. We've given our share of who we think top 4 is, run getter is, highest wicket taker is, that Sudhanshu still doesn't know.
So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. For this week, we've given you our top 4 predictions and our prediction for the top scorer, top wicket taker. Do let us know in comments what your thoughts are, what your picks are, and also leave a feedback on this episode. Do like, share, and subscribe for more content, and definitely be ready for Sunday, just like we are, for the great India-Pakistan match. We will be talking about it in the next episode. See you soon. Thank you.